I kind of felt like I left you hanging with the first video, and honestly, I wanted to see it run longer myself. So I've got some custom plumbing hooked up here to the lower hose, and I made a restrictor where the thermostat was. Try to slow it down. We're gonna run some water through it. Went and bought a little Edelbrock inline pump. I need that anyway, so I'll break it in on this. 5 gallons of gas here behind me. We're just gonna see how long she'll run. Finished putting the bolts back in the valve cover. Let's just see if it runs. You know, let's just see if it. I just want to see if the smoke clears up, and give it a chance, and me not wing it to 5,500 or 6,000. I'm not saying I won't do it again because it's fun, but let's see what it does. I'm gonna set the camera down to time lapse, and while this thing runs, I'm gonna check it with the temp gun, make sure it's not running hot. I'm gonna check each cylinder, or most places in the manifold, see if, with the temp gun, and see if they're all, you know, working well with each other. Just gonna set the time lapse up and probably let it run for 20 minutes or whatever. So in that time, it may spin a bearing, it may kick a rod out, and it may just clear up and run quiet. Need to check the oil. Probably could have changed the oil. Probably could have put a fan belt on it, but I figured that alternator was locked up. Water pump's probably gonna leak anyway. But let's see if we can get it back to running today and see what happens. I keep periodically checking the temperature on this thing, trying to get it around 180 to 190, maybe break up some of that old sludge that's in the motor so we can, you know, change the oil and get most of the old junk out. Right here, I'm actually
trying to hook up the PCV valve, and it actually completely cleared up any of that blow-by smoke that was coming out of the valve cover. So, I mean, I can't believe how well it ran. I can't believe how well it actually turned out. I mean, it's definitely something that I'd like to hang on to and use in a later project, but figured I would just let you know what was going on right here.
We're at the 50-minute mark. It's developed a slight squeak from the valve cover area. Could be the cam. And there's the cam, the lifter cover on the side. Sounds like it's coming from there. I want to let it run for a full hour. That was just the goal, just a full hour. But we'll see if it makes it another 9 minutes.
If anybody's got an aluminum Clifford 4-barrel intake for a 230 or 250 or maybe 292, let me know. I'm also looking for a long tube header for one of these. So if you got anything, put it down in the comments. Let me know.
right, that's 1 straight hour of that thing running. That kind of makes you wonder why it was parked. Maybe the transmission was bad. Who knows? I think it's too good just to forget about, so find some use for it, as long as my buddy don't want it. And I gotta say, this has been pretty fun. But figured I probably should have left you with more than just it running for a few seconds last night. This was a full hour, so it's the most it's ran in 28 years, I think what he said. Maybe 30, I'm not sure. But there it is. So it's another one. I don't know how to close these things out.
Say it's ready.
Do what?
Say it's ready.
I don't know. Hey, go cut that water.
Huh?
Go cut that water off. Now, keep in mind this setup here is patented, so don't be copying my setup. It's real Appalachian American, I'm sure, but it works. It's a little sketchy, but it works. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sharing. I guess we'll get to work on the next video, which will be the big block, like I said in the last video. But thanks for watching Left 4 Dead Garage, and we'll see you on the big block video.